All right, folks, what's going on, everybody? It is your boy, Urben Currse, and I want to welcome you back to another episode of Jamerica Network, where today we are going to be breaking down the arrest of Miss Sha'carrie Richardson. If you don't know who Miss Sha'carrie Richardson is, she is a Olympic track and field sprinter, and recently she was pulled over by the police and arrested for excessive driving, and I want to say also she had paraphernalia in the car. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the actual body cam footage of the traffic stop. And then we're going to get into a little bit more of Sha'carrie, a little bit in her history, and see if she's really a little off here. So let's get right into it, y'all.
You're flashing them to get out of your way, are you? Let's give you a path to get past them. See what you do.
Past the police. She didn't even see him. That's how much she out there getting it in.
100, 101, passing a car at 101, 103, 104.
Ooh, y'all see that in the corner? 104.
Got him over 50. Copy, 50.
He waited until she got to that excessive speeding limit.
Northbound at Stony Brook, Florida tag.
A lot of places have these super speeder tickets. Trust me, I've gotten one. $700 in Georgia. I won't speed in Georgia no more. Especially, and it's even more when you're on a 2-lane highway. Yeah. So don't speed in Georgia, y'all. Try not to speed at all, but hey, I get it. I'm a little heavy-footed. Goes up to her bumper, baby.
I would wipe that smile off your face. I'm Sergeant McDaniels with the Orange County Sheriff's Office. You're being stopped for dangerous excessive speeding.
I understand my tire at the back is like literally on 29.
So you're driving at 100. Hold on. You're driving at 104 miles an hour in a 65 mile an hour zone with subpar equipment, flashing people to get out of your lights, out of your lane, following too close, using every lane to pass everybody, cutting me off, passing a car on the inside shoulder with their hazard lights on. You're going to jail for dangerous excessive speeding.
I'm so sorry. I did not mean to do that. My phone, I didn't even know my car was speeding.
That's why they give you a speedometer.
I totally understand. I communicate with you, sir. I really do not want to go to jail.
No, most people don't, but you got to think about that before you do the speed.
Sir,
I need your license, your registration, and your insurance. You were speeding.
Sir, I was, and I totally didn't know. If you look at my phone, my buttons right here, they jump around. My phone was sitting here, and it slid on here. I literally see it's not even in normal mode, and I see that. My apologies, sir. Please, I communicate.
The mode has nothing to do with your gas pedal.
No.
I need your license, your registration, and your insurance.
Please, sir, I really want to work. Can you really work with me, sir? I promise you, I am a law-abiding citizen. I have my ID, my insurance is on my phone. There was no intention of me speeding today. I promise you, sir.
Is this a good address for you, Lake Valley Drive?
Yes, sir. I'm here. I'm local, sir. Please work with me. I promise you.
I don't know what work with you means.
Not work with me. I understand that. I will take the ticket. I will show the
No,
court.
like I told you, you're going to jail.
Please don't allow me to go to jail. Please, sir. Please.
Listen to me.
Please, sir. I really.
It's nothing you say is going to change that. You are going to jail.
Sir, am I going to jail, Jake?
Yes.
Sir, I really was not meant to intentionally speeding at
That's
all.
even more scary.
Sir,
that means that you're doing
please.
things unintentionally on a task that requires all your attention.
Makes a lot of sense.
You are going to have a little bit of time to make some phone calls. You are going to jail. I am towing your car.
Please, sir, don't take me to jail. I will do everything.
No.
I will do everything.
You have two options.
Listen.
Listen.
Sir, please.
Listen, you have two options.
Please, sir.
The first option is you can either ride with me in my car.
Damn, that's loud.
The second option is you are going to go to jail in a cage car. Which do you prefer?
Either way, you're going to jail.
I'm right here. I have a team here. My I have a coach, everything, sir. I was not intentionally doing anything, and I am.
You're not listening. You're repeating yourself and not listening. Nothing you say is going to change.
So I want
to. So make some phone calls. Let people know that you're going to have a $500 bond.
So as you all saw, Miss Sha'carrie Richardson made up every excuse in the book. She blamed it on not knowing what mode her car was in, not knowing that she was doing excessive speeds, all these different things. Her coach is in front. All these different things. Now, from what they said about this whole arrest, at the end, her boyfriend pulled up and they told him to stay away from the car, but he still pulls up and walks to the car and all these different things. So he was arrested as well. And his name is Christian Coleman. And if you don't know who Christian Coleman is, he was involved in an altercation with Miss Sha'carrie a few months ago where she assaulted him in an airport. And her accountability there was just as much as it is here. She takes no accountability for nothing. She also is very reckless in everything that she does. She expects everyone to just slap her on the wrist and just go about her business because she says, please, 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 or I work with me. Whatever those catchphrases she used to try to get out of all of these diabolical situations that she puts herself in. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go back to that same video to show you that she has a pattern. So let's get into it.
Look at your street down in the lower right corner. That is Sha'carrie Richardson and her boyfriend, Christian Coleman. And Sha'carrie Richardson, we can see she body slams Christian Coleman. Oh my God. She is strong as hell. But she body slams him into the concrete. Like, his shoulder must be hurting him. Anyways, Christian Coleman, he tries his best to walk away. We can see Sha'carrie pushes him again. And now they return into the camera field of view. Christian Coleman is trying his best to walk away. Respect for him to, keep in his hands and his anger, because things like these, remember, we are human beings and feelings can get to a point where we can't manage. But Christian Coleman, he tries his best to walk away. He kind of uses his shoulder to push her a bit. Sha'carrie Richardson, she's still pushing him. We can see their walk away out of the field of view. But that is the official footage, my people. It was recently released. As we know, she was in prison for a while, but she was released after. And, Christian Coleman, he did speak about it. Matter of fact, I'm going to play the clip right now.
I don't feel as if, she should have been arrested. You know what I'm saying? People have discussions and emotions and stuff like that. And she had, things that she need to work on for herself, of course. And so do I, so do you, everybody. And I'm the type of guy, I'm in the business of just, extending grace and mercy and love. And I feel as if, I don't try to look at obstacles either. I just look at, situations like this to just take a step back, analyze yourself mentally, and then just try to see what you can do to be your best self so that you can move forward, so you can just be the type of person and a human that God needs you to be for his kingdom and for his glory. And so that's kind of how I look at the situation.
So you kind of tell that this young man, Christian Coleman, has some abusive Stockholm type of syndrome. Maybe he was abused when he was growing up or something. I'm not going to put that on his family. I'm just assuming, because to give her so much grace when she literally could have ended your career by pushing you the wrong way or anything like that. You could have tripped over that suitcase. You could have tripped over anything. Anything of that sort. Or you could have put your hands on her in defense. Understand? You're a man. We always say men should keep their hands to themselves, but also women should keep their hands to themselves as well. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get into the body cam footage of the aftermath of this whole situation between Sha'carrie and Christian. And here is where we see that she has the same line of reasoning in her head, which is straight diabolical.
This way, she followed him, and all I heard was the inside.
So they were already through the church.
Yeah, they're sitting outside. We don't have any kind of TSA related or security issue in that regard. It's just she hit him.
You saw it, and what she hit him, was it an open hand?
I think she hit him with her headphones. I heard the hit. And someone,
did you see that?
I think she hit him on the head. That's what it sounded like. Okay. Another officer just hit him.
Okay. Did you hear anything that went what they were saying between each other?
Well, he was saying, hey, there's cameras. Okay. So I think that's what he did in the space because there's a camera cover.
Okay.
So he was trying to save her.
And did you actually saw him hit him with the camera?
I heard the impact. I didn't see it.
did another officer?
Another officer mentioned, but obviously you haven't seen CCTV.
I don't know where the female is.
No idea. Looks like she grabbed the kid's bag.
I know she's in her feelings right now. I just want her to know the severity of like we're in the airport, chill out. She has my bag, I want to get my bag, and we're both going to the same place.
Okay, are you guys seated together?
So we're staying together?
You're seated together.
I'm not sure because we were supposed to be going a long time ago.
Okay.
And so now we're just sitting in the airport.
Are you guys having just a rough patch in your relationship? What's going on, man? Okay, so you tell me that got heated. Did you lay hands on her?
No, it's nothing like that.
She didn't lay hands on you? You sure? No pushing, no hitting,
Nothing like that.
none of that. Just verbal heat exchange.
Just chill.
If that's all it is, it's none of our business. Okay? So if you guys make it on the plane, maybe you should.
Now, I do want to take a pause here. Do we think if this was the other way around, that the police would be sitting here talking to him the way they talking to him now, if it was the other way around? If it was her, he would already be in handcuffs. There wouldn't even be any type of questioning. Also, if it was the other way around, would she take up for him the same way, knowing it's on camera? Not only is it on camera, knowing this is a domestic and things could go completely wrong. You have endorsements, you have obligations, all of these different things that could be thrown away just because of bad decisions in immature thinking.
So if you guys make it on the plane, maybe you should go up there and ask for different seats. Just let some time, kind of. Right? So
No, you did not. No. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. I have to get my stuff at your bag. Is there anything else that you could let me know? Because now that you have these officers involved, is there anything I need to?
Yeah, why don't you come talk to me over here?
Was there someone talking to you?
Come talk to me over here.
I will never talk to you again.
So what,
Hello, hi. So we're in a relationship. I will no longer mess with him or what he had going on. He has some stuff in his bag. I just need to get out of my bag.
Okay.
My iPad, some clothes. I can stick it out, put it in my suitcase, brought his bag back. That's pretty much it. But we have a relationship, this, kind of thing going on right now. But yeah, exactly. But I brought his bag back. I took all of my belongings out. I would leave him alone. You don't have to worry about me. I have a flight coming up for myself. Like I said, I'm on the phone right now. I have all of my belongings, but you don't have to worry about me while I'm in the airport with him at all. I just have to get my belongings out.
Do you have your ID on you? And boarding pass by chance?
Yeah, do you need my ID for what? If you don't mind me asking?
She's extremely manipulative. All of her words, every action is, hey, I'm in the right. You have no reason to speak to him. You damn near have no reason to question, even though I'm doing wrong.
Listen.
Chris, I assaulted you? Okay. I'm so sorry. I'm just making
It's
sure.
not him that reported it. One of the TSA folks reported it.
One of the TSA people, because I can definitely have evidence of him assaulting me if possible.
There's cameras.
We're going to rewind this for a second because I asked the question, would she do the same if it was the other way around? And he is not on camera.
Okay, but like I said, yes, I do. My name is Sha'carrie Richardson. I do have my ID. Yeah, but I will definitely leave him alone. There's nothing that I want to do with him anymore. Like I said, it was a relationship thing. I need to get my stuff out of his bag.
Are you guys on the same flight? Or?
We are later on in the day. Because our flight ended up getting delayed. We're supposed to be leaving around this time of day, but the flight got canceled. So the flight doesn't leave until 10 p.m.-ish.
Okay.
So yeah, if you don't mind, can I step over here so I can check my ID?
That's fine.
Awesome, thank you. Hi, Cece. So you hear me, right? So this is the position that Christian Coleman puts me into, okay? Because he's a coward, and I don't want anything to do with him at this point going forward. My name is Sha'carrie Richardson. Have no problem with letting you know who I am. Haven't put my hands on him. We had an argument. I will be honest about that. An argument, and that's pretty much it. The argument, pretty much, he's a liar. He lied about a couple things that's personally, just in a relationship. I pretty much, officers can understand what a relationship is about, but he lied. He's a liar, and that was
It's some type of funny that she's calling him a liar when she's clearly lying at the same time while calling him a liar. And you're claiming that it's okay to put hands on him because he's a liar. And being that you're a liar, are you claiming that it's okay for him to put hands on you? I'm just saying.
Something that I kind of just grasp and emotionally, I'm just like, bet you do your thing, but you're asking me for things that is within my possession, and for my right, I don't have to give it to you because it's in my possession. But when it comes to the point that I saw that
there's a whole contradiction of everything she's saying about lying, property, and all, because as soon as she started speaking, she said, oh, he has some property of mine, this and the third, whatever the case may be. And she said he was lying. And ma'am, you're clearly lying to the police. And he didn't even call, Christian did not call the police on you. It was TSA. That's how concerned they were. They didn't pick sides. They saw someone getting abused, which so happened to be a man, by a woman, which so happened to be you, Sha'carrie.
he chose to make it more about the police and things of that nature, that showed that he made a choice. So I just want to be more professional and just come professionally and let you guys know, like, hey, relationship thing, have no problem,
so
and walking up to you guys.
It's not
I'm
illegal
not
to
hiding.
argue.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Was there any type of physical assault?
No, I didn't touch him. He didn't touch me. I will be honest.
Hit him with anything?
No, I haven't hit him with
Headphones,
anything.
nothing like that?
Not at all. He had headphones that were mine, and I just grabbed the headphones, but not physically. If you would like to ask me, you can ask him, but
Well,
I don't
my
want
partner's
anything.
in here, and I just want to get your side.
Okay,
so that's why
absolutely.
I'm
You can
asking
ask him whatever you need to ask him. But yeah, you're a coward.
Is it Sha'carrie?
Sha'carrie.
Sha'carrie.
Thank you so much, Sha'carrie
Hey,
Richardson.
Sha'carrie. What's
But
your
yes.
phone number for you?
And like I said, I didn't have a problem cooperating because, like I said, it was from relationship stuff. So that's why I came up
Do you
and everything.
give your boarding pass by chance? Just so I can just take a photo of that? Just to
Absolutely,
document?
yes. And you can contact me whenever you need to. I'm so sorry. Excuse me. If you don't mind me, I'm just
No,
moving
not at all.
stuff around.
No,
Okay.
you're good.
And this is not my boarding pass. That is Publix. Right here.
Perfect.
This is my boarding pass.
So this is the one that got delayed?
So this is, I want to say, my original one, and this one.
That's your new one?
No, this is my original one, and this is the one that got delayed. And then the new one, I think, is in my personal one. But you can take a picture, and I'll look for you for the new one if you don't mind me.
Yeah, I
looking.
appreciate it. I appreciate it, yeah.
Right now, I don't think I have it, but they moved my flight to 10 p.m. If you don't mind. I don't think I just physically have it. But you can take a picture. I don't mind at all.
So Alaska, are you heading back to Florida?
Yes. No. I'm heading to Eugene, Oregon.
Oh, okay. I could probably find it this way.
She has extreme condescending demeanor. You can tell she's not a good person. You could tell she's not a good person to be around. You could tell she's manipulative. Her tone, everything. Yeah, we could. Yeah. You could clearly tell that's not how she talks. You could tell. There's so many telltales within there.
Yeah, you can find it that
It's
way.
just to kind of document what's
No,
going on.
please. Please document everything. I have no problem with you documenting anything. And I'm going to do my part so you can do your best, document everything. I would never I would never say it. If I ever talk to him again, punch him in my face, okay? Please talk to me. If I ever talk to him again, you punch me in my face. I would never, ever talk to him again. I would never do what you again.
Well, she says, if I ever talk to him again, please punch me in my face. Someone owes her a punch.
Oh, hi. How are you doing, sir?
Well, I'm doing all right.
I'm doing
Downtown, okay?
But I had to put down. I'm so sorry you're grabbing me right now.
Yep, you're under arrest.
I'm under arrest right
Yes,
now?
ma'am.
What am I
Yes,
under
ma'am.
arrest? What am I under arrest for? Christian, are you serious right now? Okay.
Arrest for assault 14.
I didn't assault him though.
We have video cameras.
I literally was we were having an argument. I'm not resisting, so you don't have to do it harder. Christian, are you serious right now?
So in
Christian.
Washington State, he doesn't get a say.
But I understand. We were arguing. But I understand entirely.
Within 4
We were
hours, an
arguing.
arrest will be made.
Okay, I'm not gonna resist, but I'm telling you that we was arguing. I didn't assault him. I didn't do anything wrong. But the fact that you guys are doing this to me, and he's the man in this situation, I'm gonna comply. I am. I'm not gonna argue with you at all.
I appreciate that.
But you had me on camera. But at the same time, what he has on camera, I have my phone, shows something different. So if I need to show that, I will.
We have your cameras all around here.
Okay, but I have my phone that shows something different. But Christian, thank you, Christian.
Don't talk to him right now.
Okay, I won't. Thank you so much, officer. They are arresting me right now, Christian. Sissy, they're arresting me right now. Am I gonna go actually to jail right now?
You are actually gonna go to jail.
Wait, but right now,
Yes, it's a physical
I didn't. Can he tell you that I didn't do nothing to him?
We have it on
Christian, are you serious right now?
Alright.
Christian, I'm about to go to jail because of you right now.
No, ma'am. You're going to jail because of you. You're going to jail because of your actions. You're going to jail because TSA has it on tape, which was released to the public. You physically assaulted this man, and your reasoning is all on him. Everything is all on him. He's the reason why all this has happened. They're explaining to you he has nothing to do with this. He even said to the police, she did nothing to me, which we clearly see she did. And you could also clearly hear that she tried to put everything on him. Insane. She is not a good person. It doesn't take too many times to see how a person handles situations, and you see how they manipulate everyone in these situations, and they don't take any accountability whatsoever in said manipulation. So now, or lastly, we're gonna get into her ex-girlfriend, and we're gonna see also another pattern with this woman. And her ex-girlfriend revealed a lot of craziness. So let's get into it.
All of that was just, as myself, it keep me stuck.
And persons around you started because no, you're both going through it. You weren't able to compete at the national trials, and she was going through a ban for the substance abuse thing that happened. But what exactly or where exactly did the toxicness started? Because this sounded like a nice relationship.
No, lies. We've been toxic. We start out that way, right? Because we start out young as fuck, 19 and 21. We don't really know. You know me, I say we don't really find. We grew up. We already come from different culture backgrounds. I'm saying I'm a story, right? We have a different way of showing and giving love, right? What else? We are going through the same stuff of being black and gay, you know. So we have all of them problems there, right? We are trying to find ourselves. Do you just only like girls, or you like both of them? It's toxic. So we are go back and forth, and up and down. No, and we're not going anywhere, right? I realized that us meeting and stuff was a lesson, and I learned my lesson and outgrow my lesson. Simple as that, because life is just full of lessons, sir.
Life is full of lessons, and that's an actual factual. So it started toxic, and a lot of us go through toxic relationships. Right. All depending on what you really classify or consider to be toxic, but a lot of us go through toxic relationships, really and truly. Right. We do.
We do.
But when did the toxicness get physical? Because there were claims that she was being abused, but the last conversation that you and I had, you also said that it was on both ends.
Yes, we were both abusive, mentally, verbally, physically, everything. And if I'm going to be on this and keeping it real as fuck, we've been abusive to most of this relationship. And other people, there's people who've seen that, people who know that, you know, and we still honestly come and go, toxic, push and pull, and still get over the obstacles until I said, I have learned my lesson. I don't want to go over no more of these obstacles, right? With the same thing. So it's time for me to cut the ties and learn the lesson and move on, right? Me moving on now is where we've been abusive come about, like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know what is the reason for posting that now. Is that a strategy? Is that something for marketing? Is that for business? I don't know, because you still have my email, right? And you know, my mailbox is empty. As I said, there's no mail in there. So for the people out there telling me what to say about charge, mom, she put it on the internet, so the more answer on the internet, right? If they're going to charge me, they're going to charge me. If they're not going to charge me, they're going to charge me. And I doubt that, because we both have our receipts and stuff, right? I don't know what it is.
When we saw the post, when the posts were made, she made claims that she was being abused by a Jamaican female athlete. She also made claims that the same person stole from her. And then after that post, she posted a picture of you and her. Did you think that was her being malicious?
Of course, very, very, very malicious. And I know that I can charge for that, because that can't be something where makes sense, like for real, in a real system and of this government. That can't make sense for real. But of course, she was being very, very malicious for sure, say me and stuff. But like, I want to know what the purpose. You try to defame a character or what? Because all of this could have been done in private, right? Because in my email where there is receipts of you just talking about fuckery and threatening and all that stuff that don't make no sense to me. I don't care because I am protected. That's all I say. But when I talk about abuse, it go right to the fucking social media, right to the.
So she was making threats to you?
Them do whatever they want, sir. I'm not there for make claims or nothing like that because I don't care about putting the thing in the media. When them forget them judgment and whatever they for come about it, come about it.
Right. What I can also say is for the persons that were watching and that were commenting about you wanting clout, let me just say this from my standpoint, right? Yeah. You did not have a social media page for 2 years.
No.
Which means that you really don't care much for social media. That's number one. Number two, even when the posts were being made, you were on your Snapchat, venting, but you did not call this person's name. You did not defame her in any way, shape, or form. Right.
All right.
I can say that.
Because I never hit that with her, because I never call her nobody's name, because there's more than one culprit.
Right.
And them know themselves. Right. And secondly, I never did pay attention to social media, sir. That's why I could freely talk about what I was talking about over there.
So as we can see from the ex-girlfriend is taking all responsibility of, hey, I was abusive as well as she was abusive. But the whole thing of me showing that is she has a track record of being abusive, manipulative, a liar. This young lady needs help. This young lady needs to not be in any relationship whatsoever until she gets her life together. You could damn near see it in her eyes. You could see it in her eyes. You could see it in her face that she's extremely masculine. Everything about her is masculine. She's almost more masculine than the young lady we just saw that she was in a relationship with. She has a lot to work on. And a lot of times there's a person right there enabling all of this. And as you could hear from the young lady that we just listened to, her ex, she had to take the stance and say, hey, I don't want this anymore. Take the stance and say, I don't want this anymore. I don't want this DV type of relationship. Sha'carrie seems like she's okay with that. It's been proven. And for this young man, Christian, I hope he learns his lesson in the sense of she's going to get you in some deep trouble. Whether you're going to have to defend yourself or she's going to do something to you, which is going to end your career or in your life. I know a lot of people will probably look at this and like, this is a super deep dive. It is a deep dive. And sometimes you have to look past just the surface. And when you see a pattern, if it quacks like a duck, most likely it's a duck. It has feathers like a duck, has a beak like a duck. Here we go. So again, I just wanted to take this time out to take a deep dive into this whole ordeal. Not sure if you all see it the same way I see it, but if you do, make sure y'all hit the like button, comment down below. Make sure y'all subscribe because most people that watch my videos are not subscribed. We're going to be doing these videos a lot more often. I go live at least twice a week. I will be coming up with a permanent schedule coming soon. Again, this is your boy Urben Currse. Like, comment, subscribe. Y'all want to see more? Let me know. It's ya boy.